In this video, I'm going to show you how to put together the 12-day of Christmas Advent calendar. It's a really fun project and I'm excited with how it turned out, so I hope you enjoy making it as well. Basically, the project consists of 12 little drawers that pull out, and you can store candy or little treats inside of them for your kids to count down for Christmas this year. So I hope that you enjoy making this because it's a really cute project. The sides are covered with these finished panels so that you can embellish it with different pattern papers if you'd like. And the file also includes all the pieces to embellish the drawers and all the numbers. So let's get started making this. It's going to be a fun project. In front of me is a little bank of 4 drawers, and this is our goal. You need to cut 12 of the drawers and 12 of the little casings that the drawers slide into, and they look like this. I actually started a video just a minute ago and forgot to put my mic on, so I already assembled all the casings, but basically it's just a long strip with 2 long sides, 2 short sides, and a tiny little glue flap. So go ahead and glue all 12 of those together. And same thing happened with the drawer file as well. Basically it's just a square center, 4 sides. One of them has a little pull, finger pull area, and 4 glue flaps. So go ahead and glue all 4 flaps in and assemble those drawers. So you should end up with 12 of each of these. You'll notice in the file I've set it up with an 8.5 by 11 that holds 2 of these and 1 of these. If you'll cut that file 6 times, you'll end up with 12 drawers and 6 casings. You'll also notice in the file there is another area set up with 3 of these next to each other. They'll fit on an 8.5 by 11 as well. If you'll cut that file twice, you'll end up with another 6. So that'll give you all 12 of your pieces. So the next goal is to get this into a bank of drawers. So you're going to, each drawer slides into its casing, and then we're going to glue those casings to each other. And then there's a few pieces in the file that cover all of our outer edges of our drawer casings so you can't see them. Okay, and the goal is to get a bank of 4 of these and 3 of them together, and we're going to create one big box. So let's go ahead and I'll show you how to finish assembling one of those banks. Basically, I have just laid this down flat. I apply adhesive to the casing that's already attached, or that's already attached to the other ones. Or of course, if you're just starting from scratch, you'll just choose one and start with it. And I've also tried to make sure all of my seams are in the same upper corner. You can do whatever you'd like with your seams. I just chose the upper corner because that way when I look down into them I won't see them, but there'll be a drawer in them most of the time, so it won't really matter. Okay, then I just take the next drawer and stick it right onto the last drawer, and it forms a nice little bank of drawers. Then of course you can slide your drawers in those and set it aside. They'll fit in there nice. So we are just going to attach these to each other. This one's already got drawers in it, so I'll start with that one. And then I'll put this one down on top of it. So let's go ahead and put some adhesive across these sections. It might be easier to do this without drawers in it, but since my drawers are already sitting in there, I guess I'll try and manage with them in there. Yeah, this isn't the easiest. I think I'm going to pull my drawers out really quick. My adhesive I can't push down hard enough on it. Okay, so let's go ahead and put adhesive on all these sides really well. Okay, and I'm going to get it right up next to the edge there too. Alright, now trying to make sure all my glue seams are all in the same corner. They don't have to be. I just am kind of funny that way. So we're going to put this whole bank next to the other one and glue that down. Oh dear, it's a little bit crooked. Sorry, I'm going to have to pull that back up. Okay. Okay, so there we have that much of it done. And now we need to stick this one on. So again, I'm going to lay it all flat. Just make sure you have your two outer pieces in the right position, because we don't want to, since we already have those covered with paper, we don't want to put those in the middle and the inside. Okay. There we go. Look at that. We have a nice set of drawers, and they get a little bit more sturdy when you put your drawers in them. Okay. Now, I want to have mine finished on the back. I don't want to have the drawers open on the back. So I had to come up with a way to cover the back, because obviously there's nothing to glue to. So you'll notice in the file there are 4 pieces that look like this. This is to give us a place to glue the back on. So I'm going to go ahead and do that right now. Applied, we can stick the back on, which is just a large rectangle that I've included in the file. So what I've included, now that we've glued those to all the sides, is a top and a bottom, so that we can cover those edges. So I'm going to go ahead and cover the sides with my decorative paper. Alright, and while I was doing that, I went ahead and put all of the decorative pieces on the drawers and the numbers. And now you have this really cute little box that holds your 12 days of Christmas, and you can put treats and things like that in it for your children for counting down to Christmas. So I hope that you enjoy making this and that you find it useful.